So guys, today we are here with a breakdown of the final dev live stream for the Into the Light update. In this one they talk about the 2 returning exotic missions and their craftable exotics. We've also got updates for their exotic ships which are tied to each of these missions and a whole lot more. I've also got a preview of the 3 PvP maps coming in the PvP map pack in May and a breakdown of what Pantheon is and some other cool stuff coming with the Into the Light update, and a reminder of a final shape dev stream going live on April the 9th. We'll jump into all the details here as always, but before we do, if you go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, as it's free to do and really does help me out here a ton. We're getting super close to 1,000 subscribers, so any support there would be very much appreciated. But with all that out of the way, let's jump into it. First off, talking about those exotic missions being 0 Hour and the Whisper mission. Both of these missions will be returning, with the Whisper mission being available at launch, I believe, and then 0 Hour coming in May. Both of the Whisper and Outbreak Perfected weapons will now be craftable and come with brand new traits. For example, Outbreak Perfected can now come with Outlaw, Rapid Hit, Rewind Rounds, and Headseeker, and Whisper the Worm can come with Mulligan, Field Prep, No Distractions, and Idolated Action. And Whisper is also getting some more ammo in its reserves as well, just for free as a little buff, so that's really, really cool. For those of you who already own the exotic catalysts for each of these weapons, you do not need to re-earn the catalyst, it will just be automatically there. But if you do not own the catalyst, you'll have to go back into these missions and go and unlock those. There are 2 different versions of each of these missions. There's a normal and a legend version. The normal version has a 40-minute timer for the length of the mission, and the legend version is only 20 minutes. And they've also changed how you actually gain access to the Whisper mission. You no longer need to go and find a secret public event and wait for that to spawn every time you want to load into the mission. Instead, you will just be able to talk to Eris Morn and she'll have the exotic mission there waiting for you. They also say that a lot of the secrets within these missions have been changed. So if you remember a chest being in a certain location, it may or may not be there this time around. And they've also talked about the final bosses for both these missions being slightly updated. We didn't get any in-depth details on what these changes might be, apart from that some of the secrets have changed and been updated. The bosses they kept completely secret, so we have no idea what they've changed about them. So we'll just need to wait and see when each of those missions release into the game. And one final thing to note, the ships that are tied to these missions will be returning, but they are getting slightly updated. So if you have the OG ship from both Whisper the Worm and the Outbreak mission, you will still have that unique cosmetic ship there, but they're updating some of the ships. So the 0 Hour ship now has a Siva theme to it. They didn't actually show us what the ship looked like, they just told us about it. And the new ship from Whisper the Worm looked different from the original one, but kind of still fits the themes. There's probably still going to be a Taken themed ship, but probably not the exact same model as the one we already have. Moving on from exotic missions now, let's talk about the PvP map pack, which includes a map on Europa, Neomuna, and the terraformed pyramid ship. First up, we have Eventide Labs, which is a European themed map. It's very snow covered and has a fallen theme to it. So it looks like a little fallen little outcropping, which looks really, really cool, kind of carved into an icy mountain. You can see Aramis's catch in the background as well, which looks sick. Moving on to my favorite map, we have Cirrus Plaza, which is a Neomuna themed map and gives me very strong Halo vibes in terms of the way the map looks. Looks very, very clean and looks kind of like it's set inside of like a skyscraper or a shopping center or something. Looks very, very cool. And then finally we have Dissonance or Essence. They called it by 2 different names. They called it by Essence on the stream, but then when they loaded in it said Dissonance. This is the terraformed pyramid ship PvP map and looks exactly what you would think it would look like being on a terraformed pyramid ship. All of these will be available on May 7th, and there will be a playable mode where you can just play on these brand new maps, which is very exciting there. Now then, let's end off the video talking about Pantheon, which is another activity coming in with Into the Light. This is a raid boss gauntlet weekly challenge with escalating difficulty. It seems to be a good way to get raid loot, including the exotics tied to the raids, as well as emblems and all that good stuff. We should be learning more about this in an upcoming TWID, so stay subscribed for that. They also talk about a Into the Light title coming, which is called Brave, and there's also a New Light skip. So for any new players that are coming into the game, you can skip the New Light experience if you want. I doubt this will be free, but it's there, and we should probably learn more about it soon. They also talked that character recustomization for your face will also be coming with Into the Light, as well as a name change token as well. Finally, they talk about a Final Shape dev stream going live on April 9th with Twitch drops for a brand new emblem. This emblem looks very cool. It's very much themed around the Into the Light update with the little tiger cat thing on it. You just need to watch for 15 minutes and then the emblem is yours. And yeah, that's it for the final dev live stream. A lot of cool stuff, and I will be making a breakdown of that dev live stream that we get next week when Into the Light drops and they talk about the final shape. So yeah, stick around, stay subscribed for all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.